just a couple days ago, I released a different video about a different bank that was letting the world know that they are now having this position inside of AMC. It's quite large. Well, we've got news today that there is a different bank, and we're going to be talking more about that. We already got this up here for the FinTel side, and we got some other things to talk about as well in this video. If you guys are brand new to my channel, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. If you want to be a part of this channel, be a part of the community and help contribute towards that, feel free to hit subscribe. I talk about AMC a lot. I also talk about cryptocurrency on this channel, and I'd love to have you guys be a part of the channel. If you can, make sure you hit that thumbs up like button on this video. It definitely helps us out on the YouTube search algorithm. And feel free to share this video on social media if you think other people would find it to be useful information, okay? Please keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research, and I highly encourage you guys to do your own research as well. So if we take a look at this here, I'll go ahead and start off with the main event, and then we'll go into some of the other things as well. So the Bank of New York has actually documented for today on the filing that they have 1.8 million plus, more than 1.8 million shares of AMC. But this is not the only thing, because we also have another one. This is Susquehanna International Group. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly or not, to be honest with you, but they were previously in a short position, being very much so on the opposite side of the spectrum for AMC. Well, now they are actually declaring that they have shares, over 200,000 shares to be more specific. And I want to be able to give some credit. I saw this because of Tara Bull over on Twitter side having posted this information. I just went ahead and got full confirmation myself. I did my own research, which, like I said, you guys should always go do your own additional research with things too. So on this one, I did do my research on this, pulled up on the FinTel, and you guys can actually confirm it for the filing reports on today. Absolutely amazing. BlackRock with over 30 million shares. Absolutely insane there as well. So some other things that are going on, we've got, as far as for AMC's price, it has actually dropped down, negative for the day again, which is quite odd because we're looking once again at inflows and outflows. If you guys take a look at Fidelity's report here, I'll go and refresh the page just so we got the most accurate information. You can actually see that there's 11,626 buy orders as compared to 5,195 sell orders. So more than double the inflow than outflow. And we've been seeing this consistently very much lately. And it's very odd that we're seeing it every day ending up in the red with this. And you could argue, like I've talked about before, well, yeah, but it depends on how many shares are inside the orders and stuff. Okay, I get that. But we keep getting this information. You know, you got BlackRock, insane amount of shares. Bank of New York, Susquehanna, or however you say that. Another bank, I forgot what the other one was. It was like Norway or Sweden, or I think it was the Bank of Sweden, if I remember correctly. And you've got all these major institutional investors that are entering in and extending out their positions even more. We've seen previously the 80% of what's going on. 80% of retail investors are buying, and only like 4% of those are doing any proactive trading, selling of it. So everyone's basically holding. People keep extending their positions. I go and I look on Webull, and it says that there's like 98%, 97% of the sentiment of people are bullish on this. And then you start to see it change, and I'll see it drop down to maybe like 86% or so. But still, it's very high that everyone is still really bullish on this, guys. You go and look up most of the media and the news, they're all trying to say, oh, forget AMC, especially if you look at things like Motley Fool, which I don't look at them. I don't read their articles. I don't give them ad revenue. I don't give them SEO, nothing. All I'm letting you guys know is they've got a huge history of doing that. Oh, forget AMC. Look at this stock. Hey, did you miss the boat on AMC? Look at the... No. I'm focusing on AMC. No Cinemark, none of this other stuff. It's not part of the agenda of why we're so focused on AMC. Right? Take a look at the dark pool here. We got negative 134 million shares over on, that's just absolutely insane, over on the dark pool, and negative $4.8 billion for its position. If we look back on this about a month, maybe 2 months ago now, these were positive base numbers, which still isn't good. Just the fact that we have this much activity in regards to the dark pool in general is absolutely horrid. But if we go ahead and take a look over here on the AMC Stock Tracker, we can see that there are 500,000 shares available to borrow. We have 4.3 million ETF shares available to borrow. And also, if we scroll on down here for this Friday, because we are on a Wednesday right now, this number has increased a bit. We're looking at 191,000 calls out of the money. So if this price does start to rise soon, within the next couple weeks, ideally by next week, we have an opportunity for a gamma squeeze. But in order for that to happen, these calls need to move from out of the money to in the money, and that would be a result of the price actually increasing. We have all of these T+35 failure to delivers that need to be executed upon, but as we've seen previously, what tends to happen is they just kind of circumvent that and they move it over into these other positions. And I actually meant to have this pulled up. I know that this gentleman was the one that had mentioned this earlier, so hopefully I can find this real quick, but he actually had mentioned that the new ruling, okay, I just need to go to, I think, tweets and replies. Should be able to pull that up a lot easier. So the NSCC 2021-10, I believe is what it was called. I thought I had it right here. Okay, so bottoming out at $30, moving up now because of great news. DTCC has said NSCC 2021-10 is being implemented from August 24th, and today is the 11th, so 13 days from now, about 2 weeks from now, okay? Daytime given previously, the shorts are in real trouble now. The days of naked shorting are coming to an end. So this is very exciting and can't wait to see what could potentially come of this. We're not going to say that anything will for sure happen to it. We have to play everything by ear. A lot of stuff needs to be regulated. Investigations need to take place. People are starting to do online protests. People are in discussions about wanting to go to places physically in person and actually protest. But then it's like, well, how do we do that without causing a negative perspective in the media? Because all it takes is for the good cause that we're trying to do and somebody to spin it and say like, well, there's people in the crowd that aren't wearing masks. We have a pandemic going on and these people are all way too close together. They're not 6 feet apart. And all you need is a couple people that aren't going to be smart and they're going to just do what they want, right? So they're showing up for the cause, or maybe they're kind of planted there from the other side because it's marketing, right? Some people might get paid behind our backs. I mean, it may sound conspiratorial, but like if you're trying to protect billions of dollars, you might try and do things like this. We're not talking about $10 here. We're talking about billions, right? So you might have some people that come in, instead of doing a protest, they turn it into a riot and they actually like throw things and they do pepper spray, or a fight breaks out, or again, they're not wearing their masks. And then the media focuses on that more than what the bigger picture is. And this was a thing that we saw, unfortunately, that happened with Black Lives Matter movement. It was, the whole point of it is trying to focus on the fact that Black lives matter, right? And we're not going to go into the politics on all of this stuff right now, okay? I want you guys, I'll make it clear that I support Black Lives Matter, and people want to say like, all lives matter, right? Well, yes, all lives matter, but you can also just acknowledge a simple statement that Black lives matter. You don't have to say Black lives don't matter. So, I'm just saying it's a simple statement. A lot of people mess that up. Anyways, so sorry, aside from the politics, and please, let's not go into the politics in the comments and stuff. Anyways, moving into this, we got to be very careful about like the narrative that you're trying to drive when we do the protests. You don't want to riot. You want to protest. We can protest peacefully. We can bring awareness to all this stuff. I understand people are upset. I'm upset with this stuff too. But we have to be in control of the situation. We can't lose control, because if we lose control, the control goes somewhere else and it would go into their hands. And we have a great opportunity here. This opportunity is life-changing. This is something that would go down in the history books, and it would be absolutely insane. So I'm still holding on to my AMC, guys. I have not sold any of my shares. I think I traded just a little bit in the very beginning, but since then, I've been holding everything. So let's see how this continues to move forward. I got referral links in the description. If you guys want to get free cryptocurrency or free stock, free money, go check it out. Let us know in the comments how you guys feel about this news that we had today. Again, please, let's not go into politics on this. I'm sorry if it made it sound like I went too much into it myself. And you guys are awesome. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. Feel free to share, and I will see you guys in the next episode.